Welcome to Olympian Water Testing, giving you the best in water analysis. Today we're looking at water talk and copper. We're going to analyze everything about it, solve all of your FAQs, look at the health effects, plumbing parts, and everything else that you will need to know. So first, what is copper? It's a metal and essential nutrient found naturally in the environment and can be present in air, soil, food, water, and certain products. And copper does come also for plumbing parts. And that's actually the most significant source of copper in drinking water. It's likely to be from copper pipes, and copper is commonly used in home plumbing to supply the water to and throughout your home because it is an acceptable material for use under the National Plumbing Code. And some plumbing parts or fittings, such as faucets, valves, may also contain copper that can leach, sometimes called seep, into drinking water. And many things can affect the amount of copper that seeps into drinking water, including the chemistry of the water, the age of the plumbing system, the length of time the water sits in the pipes. Copper pipes have an orange color to them, but older copper can appear dark brown or green. You may be able to see copper pipes in your basement, and you can look at the water service line entering your home. You may be able to see a portion of the service line in the basement by the water meter and see if it's actually made of copper as well. So that's how you can know what copper is, where it's from, and the effects of copper in drinking water. Now, actually, copper, you do need small amounts to be healthy, but too much copper in drinking water can have some negative effects, such as nausea, stomach pain, vomiting, diarrhea. Long-term exposure can cause liver and kidney damage, and infants are more at risk than adults because they absorb more copper, they drink more water based on their body weight, and they are less able to remove copper from their bodies because their organs are still growing. They can't metabolize it as well. So, how do you actually reduce the exposure to your copper in your drinking water? If you have high levels of copper in your drinking water, there's effective ways to remove it, such as taking a look. You can use only cold tap water. Hot water increases actually the release of copper from other metals, such as drinking, cooking, and preparing formula. Flushing out your plumbing water that's been sitting for a few hours in the first morning is a good idea when you get home from work. And when you're taking a shower or starting a load of laundry, you can also remove copper from your drinking water using carbon-based filters, reverse osmosis, and you want to make sure your device is meeting the NSF/ANSI standard for copper removal. Also, one thing that's not talked about a lot is upgrading your plumbing material. Upgrading your plumbing material is a permanent solution to ensure your plumbing parts are copper-free and that particulate does not leach. So you or a plumber can remove any pipes, fittings, faucets in your home that contain copper. However, not everybody's in a position to do this, or if it's practical or cost-effective in some cases. We can actually see some health-based samples jurisdictions for the European Union, the value limit of 2 milligrams a liter, Australia, the United States, a containment level of 1.3 milligrams per liter, which is also treatment-based, and the WHO, which has the drinking water guideline of 2 milligrams per liter. And the US and Australia both have the aesthetic objective of 1 milligram a liter for copper in drinking water. So that's the information you need to know about copper. Yes, a small amount can help, but it's always a good idea, especially if you have copper pipes or you suspect copper is leaching into your water and there's small children around, to have your water periodically tested for high levels of copper.